So good afternoon. This is Cheryl at Sea Spirit Tarot. And I'm practicing on this, getting presentation different. So I wanted to keep at that. So when I was watching all these Council of Seven responses, I came across a new spread that just sounded really cool to me. Okay, I kind of see how nervous I was when I started. So anyway, this morning when I got up, I'm going to start there. With the card I drew for a goddess was Blunderwed. Blunderwed. And it seems like they had her locked in some kind of a cage or something, but she slipped out because she didn't want to be holding only today. So anyway, she chose the path of stag and thorn, the ways between brightest day and darkest night. Blunderwed. And then I thought that, well, that's pretty cool. So I put on my makeup like her today. I don't know if you can tell it or not. So I put on my Blunderwald mask to get through this. Anyway, and then the next cards I drew, and I'm just sharing here on my channel, was the Page of Swords, which is, this is like a date on my daily draw, and I did the little pictures and all that kind of stuff. But basically, she's got the tattoo on, the Page of Swords, and no longer locked in all belief systems, already spreading the word off on something to do. Okay? Yeah. In the middle is the Five of Wands, more fire energy. And in the Marielle, of course, this is the lion racing through the forest. 5 is change. So the change is being heralded, and it's being reinforced by judgment. And oh my God, see, that's like all fire. She is worthy to wear the dragon, because if she does not hold to the integrity of the dragon, she will be devoured by the dragon. And in the judgment, this is just gorgeous. It's just dragon, and its tongue curls out, and at the end is a pinnacle. So as you are reborn without your clothes and vulnerability, which can be done on a weekly cycle or 5,000-year cycle, or however you choose to do it, once you drop those clothes about vulnerability and belief systems, you reborn to start your travel on earth around again to gain the pinnacle. But here you have the pinnacle. So you will begin as a babe. So anyway, that's pretty cool. Mostly I'm working to learn those burial cards, but when I looked them up, I was like, yeah, because so much has been going on to me. So while I was watching these responses, now I'm back to that, I watched a video, VR, to Ouroborus by the TarotAlchemist. And in her oracles council, she gave this spread, and it's called the Dragon Eye spread. And I got 2 dragons right there already this morning, right there, 2 dragons. So I laid out the spread, and I know I usually do it the other way, and I went through and actually made some notes. But anyway, this bottom position here represents Earth and the past source of the situation. I bet I'm getting really loud again. I need to calm it down. I'm still practicing. And I got the Hanged Dragon. And, you know, like I said in that other thing, I was in the tower a long time. Where in the hell was I? You know, Ernest Wilhelm, who has the cards of truth that's based on cardiology, based on Vedic astrology, numerology, they're amazing. He says, like, sometimes there's just like this 5th spoke, and it doesn't matter how many times that spoke goes around, you're not meant to be on that spoke. And then, you know, I've been locked in this self-doubt to be in who I want other people want me to be, right? I mean, talk about ego. I feel shameful because I don't uphold their image. I mean, It's just nuts. It's all belief systems. So anyway, so whatever reason it is, I don't know, you know, Saturn and Pluto, and there's just a lot of karma released, and you know, our bodies are electric, and the electric and magnetic charges that go on around us have an effect. But whatever, off of that, back to, I've been hanging in the earth here, and it's been like stagnation. What? Stagnation, sacrifice, and Pisces. I'm a Pisces. So that's just the Neptune thing. Well, I'm back here on the water. I'm back on the water where I belong. And then the second position represents the sea and what's currently up on the shore. And this is the Five of Cups. See, I had to do these because I have this dragon council, right? And I know what I have, and I'm willing to leave that stuff behind. You know, those cups aren't spilt. They're not spilt milk. They're done with. You know, move them on. Let them recycle on their spirit back, and move ahead. And a 5 is change, and change of water, change of my emotions, active receptive card. I mean, yeah, and the dragon's moving. See, which way is the dragon going? To me, the dragon is going east. So going east to get a more inner wisdom, more move on the path. So anyway, that's what's on the shore. So that's pretty cool. And then the right represents the sky, how the situation will manifest in the future if the present course is maintained. And for that, I got the 7 of Wands, which is achievement. You know, 7 of Wands and fire. You've accumulated these. What did I write that down about? Fire transformation. 7 of Wands, so that's moving on up to the 8, and I just got really stuck. I don't know if I'll do this. But anyway, if things continue as it is, what I have coming at me is the 7 of Wands. And I am very happy with the transformation of a 7 of fire. And then, okay, see, I can't quit now because even though I stumbled up. After you've looked at those 3 cards, you see you're moving away from the stuff. You see the potential for the achievement is definitely there. In fact, if you want to be a fortune teller, it is going to be there because you finally got off your butt or whatever reason. Karmic debt, I do not know what it is to flip this around. And what ended up to be the eye of the dragon was the Magician. Now, the Magician is a Mercury card, right? And the Mercury just, in the last couple of days, tripped right across the sun. And you would have had to have, actually, I watched it. You needed a special scope to film that during the day. But those are electric, magnetic things. Did I forget to turn my light on again? I bet I did. But it's not plugged in. Anyway, electromagnetics, like Mercury going across the sun when it's retrograde, gathering information, those frequencies are all going to be beamed back to us. Our bodies are electrical. We are magnetic. But the Magician, for me, in my Eye of the Dragon spread, means awareness. I am, alchemist. It's a teacher. Maybe I'll be a scribe. Wouldn't that be cool to hang out with those guys, Self-mastery. So I didn't tell you my question either. My question was, since I am making this my new job, devoting this as my guides kicked my butt and told me it's now or never, what is the potential of this? Now, I didn't get any of those vibes, like, what's her name? Natalia said about, when it really feels off, this just really shines to me. And if this isn't my real reading, well, then this was absolutely fabulous entertainment. And I am learning how to work the camera both physically to face and down to my readings. And I'm doing much homework with my readings. My passion is just wild. I'm just wild. And actually, that's all I have to say. So may the goddess bless, and may you all have a wonderful Friday afternoon. Thanks. Bye-bye.